Hey friends, it's time to do drill sound warm up. We're going to do the large cards today and the standard cards and then our trick words. So while I'm switching slides, your teacher can go ahead and pick who's going to be your drill sound leader today. We're going to start with the large cards. Remember, you're going to repeat me when you see baby echo, and you need to repeat me in the time that baby echo's in the screen. When baby echo pops out of the screen, you should be done talking. So make sure you're focused, because remember, today is test day. Okay, ready? Here we go. ING, ring, ing. Your turn. ING, ring, ing. ONK, honk, onk. Your turn. ONK, honk, onk. INK, pink, ink. Your turn. INK, pink, ink. ONG, song, ong. Your turn. ONG, song, ong. ANK, bank, ank. Your turn. ANK, bank, ank. UNG, long, ung. Your turn. UNG, long, ung. ANG, fang, ang. Your turn. ANG, fang, ang. UNK, junk, unk. UNK, junk, unk. Nice job. Now we're going to move to the standard cards. So this is where I need drill sound leaders. Remember, drill sound leaders, you're going to say the letter names, the keyword, and the sound. And then class, you're going to repeat them. Make sure when you see baby echo that that's when you're repeating and that you are done by the time baby echo leaves the screen. Are we ready? Go ahead and begin. INK, pink, ink. ING, ring, ing. I, itch, I. C, cat, k. ONK, honk, onk. ONG, song, ong. O, octopus, ah. F, fun, f. ANK, bank, ank. ANG, fang, ang. A, apple, ah. CH, chin, ch. UNK, junk, unk. UNG, lung, ung. U, up, E, ed, SH, ship, sh. Great job. Now we're going to move to our trick words. Here we go. Try to read them before I flip them. Are you ready? Here we go. Nice job, guys. Make sure that you keep practicing them because you also want to know how to spell them. Now we're going to do some word talk. Here are 4 words we're going to read. I want someone to raise your hand and read the first word for us. That's right. The first word is fix. Can someone give me a sentence with the word fix? Great sentence. Now let's move on to the next word. Who can read the next word? That's right. The word is quit. Who can give me a sentence with the word quit? Nice. Let's move on to the next one. What's this word? Great. It is much. I need a sentence with the word much. Raise your hand if you can give me a sentence with the word much. And then the last word. This last word, I want you to tell me how to mark it too. Because before we read it, we should mark it. And how are we going to do that? We're going to underline the base and we're going to circle the suffix, right? And in this case, we can also box the glued sound. Okay, so I need someone to read it for me and then give me a sentence. That's right, the word is thinks. Now I need a sentence. Good job. We're getting a lot of practice with our reading today, which is great because today is a test day. Okay, I'm going to say the words after 3 seconds. You need to try to beat me. Ready? Go. Fix. Quit. Much. Shut. Thick. Quick. Miss. Fill. Fall. Chill. Ham. Jobs. Chips. Shells. Pins. Hang. Dunk. Link. Fangs. And thinks. Okay, here are our words. I want someone to read the words in the top line. That's right. The words are fix, quit, and much. How about row 2? That's right. The words are shut, jobs, and ships. Who can read row 3? That's right. Row 3 says shells, ducks, and pins. And the last row, who can read that? That's right. Hangs, wing, and junk. Now I'm going to ask a couple questions and I want you to raise your hand. If you're in person and you want to jump up when you know the answers, you can do that too. Or actually, if you're at home because your teacher can see you jumping. What is an antonym? Remember, antonym is opposite. What is an antonym for open? On the count of 3, tell me. That's right, shut. What is, what am I going to do if something is broken? If something's broken, what am I going to do? On the count of 3, everybody say the word. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's right, I have to fix it. I have to fix it. If I am done with this and I am never doing this again, I am walking away, what am I doing? On the count of 3, tell me the answer. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Quit. Quit. What is the word to fill in my sentence? Are you ready? The duck had a hurt. The duck had a hurt what? Somebody raise your hand, or if somebody who's jumped up, we'll call on you. That's right. It's the word wing. I went bowling and they had to set up the, who can tell us that answer? That's right, pins. If I went to the beach and walked on the beach or in the ocean, I might find a lot of these. What is that I'm talking about? That's right, shells. Good job, friends. We're going to move on to story time. Now, story time, here's the story we've been working on for the last couple weeks. I want everybody to look at the title and read the title in your head and give your teacher a thumbs up. On the count of 3, I want everybody to tell me what this title is. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. That's right, it's King Sam. Who remembers the Mind movie they created last week and can tell us what this story was about? Raise your hand if you can tell us what this story was about. Nice job. The story was about King Sam, and he was singing to some kings, right? Or kids, and he was really bad, and the kids yelled, "Stop!" And then he stopped, and the kids were very happy because they told him, "Thank you." Nice job. Now, if you remember, somewhat weeks ago, we talked about when I read The Grouchy Ladybug and then I read The Arctic Caterpillar, we talked about stories can fit into 2 categories. They can be narrative or they can be informational. A lot of times, too, we call those fiction and nonfiction. What do you think King Sam is? Is that fiction or is that narrative? Is that a narrative, meaning it's a story, or is it informational, meaning it's facts? We can prove them. Raise your hand and tell us. Informational or narrative? That's right. It's narrative. It's narrative. So narrative is fiction. That's the other word. It's made up. And informational is called nonfiction because it's full of information and facts. Facts are things you can prove, right? It's not your opinion. It's not if I say this is really stupid. That's not a fact. Even if that's what you believe, that's just your opinion, right? So information is stuff that can be proven. So I'm going to read a story called The Thorny Devil. This is part of your Geodes kits in Module 2, so some of you may have read it, and if not, some of you probably will be. The sun is up, and it is hot. The lizard spots his lunch. While I'm reading, I want each of you to put a fact in your head because you guys are going to have to tell me facts. This is a thorny devil. He is small and lives in the desert. He has sharp spikes all over him. That's a fact, right? He lives in the desert and he has sharp spikes all over him. He's called a thorny devil. Munch, munch, munch. He snacks on ants. But some animals snack on him too. Ouch! Who would gulp that down? Some animals try. Look how pointy he is. I don't think I'd want him pointing my mouth. What if an animal picks him up for lunch? He will be safe. He has tricks for that. Okay, let's see what his tricks are. Do you guys see this word? It's underlined. It's bold print. That's a subheading. Sometimes books and stories have subheadings. That means everything in this section is going to be talking about him shifting colors. Okay. So in the hot sun, he is tan and red. He can hide well in the red sun. In the shade of a shrub, he is black. His skin shifts colors to help him be safe. The bird does not see him. So there he is in the sand, and there he, whoops, other way around. I guess that was the brush, that was the sand. Here's another subheading, big chest. If this bird does spot him, he has another trick. He lifts his chest and he puffs it up with air. The bird thinks he's too big to have for lunch. So he also can make his chest puff up. So he can change colors and he can make his chest puff up. Here's another subheading. It's called trick head. This one's kind of crazy. If a bird drops down on him, he does this trick, his best trick yet. He can drop his head down to his legs. Then a fake head will pop up. And the bird's going to peck at the fake head, but he will be safe. See how it pops up? Let's see if I can get the glare off that. So then the bird thinks he's pecking his head, but he's not. The sun sets and the thorny devil is small. He has tricks. He will be safe for one more day. Okay. We've read a narrative called The Very Grouchy Ladybug and an informational called The Arctic Caterpillar. We just said that King Sam was a narrative. What would the Thorny Devil be? Raise your hand and tell us what it would be. That's right, Thorny Devil's informational. This has tons of facts in it, right? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to stop. You and your teacher are going to come up with facts about this story, and she's going to type them down. Okay? Great job today.